Good morning, comic fam, and welcome to Comics of the Voice. It's Wednesday. It's New Comic Book Day. I got my Timmies. I got a bag of comic books. It's the Voice's Choices. Stay tuned. All right. I'm the Voice, and this is New Comic Book Day, Wednesday, November 29th. I think. Sounds right. I'm going to do a series upcoming about the Eternals. I know the movie really sucked because Marvel didn't do it right by building it up because it's a kind of a complex story. So, you know what? I'm going to go through the entire Jack Kirby series and talk about it like I did with the Mad, but I'm going to go a little more in depth. There will be lots of spoilers, but the thing's been around since the 70s, so if you haven't read it, that's on you. So let's get into this week's books. Scout Comics has always put out really good books. I've enjoyed Scout Comics. So I went into, what do they call that thing? The favorites of the week, whatever. I think it's on the YouTube-y thingy mabob, Key Collector. That's it. See, shout it out when you know the answers. Key Collector app. Awesome little app. I go in and I see what the weekly books are and what's going on, and or I go to my comic shop and I see what's on the list and check out what, or previews. There's multiple ways to do this. I actually go with Bueller every week on Wednesday, so after this I'll be watching Bueller for next week's books. So I grabbed this one here. It looked like an interesting story. So these NASA pilots went up into space and their ship was lost for 50 years. They come back to Earth and they haven't aged. So intriguing story. So again, Scout Comics, they put out some good stuff. This is another one. This little piggy. So this one's about a werewolf that comes of age and he's ready for his first hunt. So werewolves, monsters, that kind of stuff. That's my jam, man. I love that kind of stuff. So we'll give him a shot. Now we're on to our regular stuff. So, I can't pass up a good, glare. There we go. Kind of, sort of. Amazon's Attack. Wonder Woman stories. I've enjoyed this stuff, so we'll keep going with it. $3.99. I mean, DC books are usually getting up there, $4.99 and that. So to see a book a little at $3.99, that's okay. Sirens of the City. I don't know if this one's going to be ongoing or coming to an end or what. I haven't really looked at it, but it's a good story. I've enjoyed this one. Again, fantasy type people with these wild powers. I forget the whole premise. I haven't read a couple of the issues, so I'm a little lost on this one right now. I have to go back and reread everything. It's usually what I'll do too. If I haven't read it, I'll go back and I'll start and read the whole thing again. So it's a good series though. I've enjoyed it. Marvel Zombies, Black, White, and Red Blood. I've enjoyed this one. It's all a bunch of little short stories in there and, about zombies. So again, monsters. What's not to love? And Milt, I'm out of my mind. I don't collect this stuff. I don't. Milt, this is your fault. 100%. But you know what? Chip Zdarsky was a co-writer on this one, so, and I like Chip Zdarsky's writing, so. But Milt, hopefully I'll enjoy it. Milt seems to really love this stuff, and he's got one hell of a killer collection. If you've checked his stuff out, check it out. Flowers Comics? Yeah. Milt, that one's for you. He'll probably have every single cover, because there's like a gazillion covers. The Scotty Young one looked pretty funny. But I just grabbed the A cover because that's all I'm committing to. Another great one, Jim Zub, Conan the Barbarian. If you guys aren't reading this one, pick it up. I've never, I've only, out of the first series, I have the first one, that's it. And I got sprinkled king size Conan. So when I picked up issue 1 of this and started reading it, it was no problem catching up and understanding the whole story. So, I mean, Jim did a fantastic job. You don't have to know the whole Conan mythos. You can just pick it up, start reading it. Great book. Another awesome one. Something is Killing the Children. Well, this week it's like Something is Killing the Wallet, but the 1 in 25 of this one, oh, killer, killer. I have it here. Went to my comic shop and checked it out. It's like, oh yeah, that is so cool. But I'm not paying the money for 1 in 25. Great series though. Totally enjoyed this one. Another one of my favorites, Grim. What's not to love about the Grim Reaper? This girl that finds out that she has become the new Grim Reaper, and she's just having all kinds of wild adventures. Good story. Firepower. This one's coming to an end. One issue left to go. This is number 29. We get to see the resolution of the whole Dragon War thing. If you're not into Firepower, it's kind of a karate ninja, dragons, that kind of story. It's not bad. I've enjoyed it the whole time. I mean, Robert Kirkman, what's not to love? The guy knows how to write a good story. So, excellent, excellent book. Another one that I'm looking forward to reading, Edenwood. This is a neat one. I was just talking with the guy at my LCS, and we both agree, you know, when the first issue came out, it went like directly into the action, the war, the battle, a whole bit, right? And I kind of like that, you know, build the story later. Just, you know, throw me right in the mix of it all, in the deep end of the swimming pool, find out if you can swim or drown, and just let her rip. So it's a story where the world is basically being taken over by this whole forest that's full of these demons and monsters and stuff, and they're just basically wiping out the world's armies left, right, and center. And this guy, what's his name? Ryan, spelled R-I-O-N, so Ryan goes into the woods. He gets attacked by these demons and stuff, and he gets knocked out. He wakes up and he's got this armor on him, and he's basically invulnerable now. And the armor belongs to some demon warrior hunter thing, of the best one of all times. And now this issue we're going to find out, you know, how the hell did he get this armor and why is he like invulnerable now. So cool series. Edenwood. Another number 1 from Image. Picked it up. Don't know anything about it. Number 1s, what can I say? I'm losing my marbles. I'll check it out. Another one that's coming to an end. I don't know if it's this issue or the next one. I think they're going to 30. Yeah, it's 29. I think it's 30, just like with Firepower, 30, and then this one's done, and they're going to reboot it in a new series. So basically, I guess they're going to kill him off and then either bring him back or a new one. Who knows? It's kind of the Marvel method, right? But we got the multiverse, so nobody ever truly dies. We just go to another universe and grab another guy, and we're good. So we can keep going forever. And then another great series that I can't resist, Miles Morales Spider-Man. So I'm not a Spider-Man, the Peter Parker one, but I've really enjoyed everything they do with Miles Morales. I like the way they've gone with this character. So that is the Voices Choices for November something. So I hope everybody has a good comic book day. And as Trev the shipping guru always says, Matt Woods.